welcome back to my channel. By the title you know that today I will be doing a tutorial, and this tutorial would be a basic beginners friendly cornrow, how to cornrow your hair or your daughter's hair. Sometimes when you know how to cornrow hair, you take it for granted that there's a lot of females out there who may not know how to cornrow. So this video is a detailed video, and as I mentioned, it's beginner friendly. How to cornrow, do a basic cornrow on your hair. So first of all, I'm starting out on freshly washed hair, and I'm just going to part the hair down. I'm going to do the cornrow like medium size, so it's not going to be too small, so you'll be able to see exactly what is being done. One of the tricks that I use when it comes to parting the hair, and for those of you who love to see a very straight part when you're doing the cornrows, is to use some jam on the part itself, and I usually use this jam. It gives extra hold, so I would normally use this on the part to get it straight. But as I mentioned, this is a beginner friendly video, so we don't necessarily need the straight line. You just need to basically focus on getting the cornrow done. Right, so as I mentioned, this is like a medium section here. I'm not focusing on a straight part, but I'm just sectioning and parting the hair just to get the sections that we want to cornrow in. And the excess hair, you just use one of these bands just to secure the hair so it wouldn't get into the section that we're working with. Right, detangle the hair first and foremost. Detangle the hair to make sure there's no knots or no kinks, so you try to get the hair detangled as much as possible, and even as you go along you could detangle as you go along. So the first step in this process is getting the hair in 3 sections like this. So you take out a little section at the top, you have, and from that section you make 3 sections. You have 1, 2, you have 3 sections, right? And I'll show you a basic item you should remember when cornrowing. These 2 at the end, these 2 strands to the end, what you normally do, you take them under. So the 2 strands at the end, normally you take them under and bring them to the middle. Next side you bring it under, you take it to the middle, 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 under, take it to the middle, bring on top, under, take to the middle, bring on top. Right, and you will also realize that you get a single plait. This is how you actually plait, and this is the process that you're going to use for cornrowing the hair. Right, so this step is a very important step for you to remember. So I'm going to loose this out now, and I'm going to start my cornrow. All right, detangle the hair again, and this is what we're going to do. We're going to use those same steps that I showed you a while ago. All right, 1, 2, 3, 1 section, and then you start with 3. And one of the things that you do, you make sure and hold the hair from the roots. Don't pull it too much, but have it firmly at the roots. So you have 1 section, you firm at the roots here, then you hold the second section, and then you hold the last section. The neater you want the hair braided and the tighter looking neatly, you have to hold it at the roots. So as we're gonna continue with that process that I showed you a while ago, so we're gonna start the right under, bring it to the middle, right, left under, bring to the middle and on top, right under, bring to the middle and on top, left under. And what you start doing now, you start pulling here from the left and from the right. So this finger here will grip the hair to pull it in. So you do left, you pull it under, and this same finger again pulls it in on the left. And if you realize, this is what's going to pull the hair here and get the hair neat. And guys, what you do as you go along in this process, you detangle, right? The natural hair, you need to detangle to get the coils and the kinks out. So again, you pull, keep your eyes on the fingers. So you pull here to the roots, the base of the hair to the roots, and you bring it in the middle. Next side, same thing. You pull again, take some hair at the strand here, at the roots of the hair, you pull it, you bring it in. And as I mentioned, continue detangling as you go along. You hold the hair, next side, you hold the hair, right? Again, you hold the hair, next side, you hold the hair, and we detangle, right? And you do this as needed, as required, depending on the texture of the person's hair that you're cornrowing, right? And you can see just from doing these steps, our cornrow is formed, right? And you continue this process down until you get to the end of the hair, right? And even when you get to the nape of the neck, you continue the process that I showed you at the beginning. So you're back now with your 3 strands, right? And you go again, under, in the middle, under, in the middle, under. So it's a very basic step. And when you do a single plait, it's the same process, same procedure for the cornrow, right? And you may not get it perfect, you know, one time, but I guarantee once you continue and you practice this, guys, you're gonna be a professional braider in no time, right? And what I normally do when I get to the ends of the hair, what I do is a 2-strand twist. So instead of 3, I'm at 2, and I just twist it in 2. So this would ensure that when you're ready to loose out the hair, there's no tangle or bursting of the hair or knots at the end, right? You could put a little product, a little moisturizer at the end to keep the ends moisturized, and there you go. That is your basic cornrow. So what I will do a basic style, and I will show you. And we have completed our basic cornrow tutorial today. As you can see, it's a very basic style. It can be used as a protective hairstyle or just a hairstyle to be used on kids. So don't forget to like and subscribe. See you later. Bye.